Hi, now we are going to learn about how to protect your research work. Okay, so during our MSME training program, quite earlier, one of the participants were asking me this query: how to protect my research work. So we made a uh, simple slides to share this kind of information to the research community. So this is one of the important thing all the researchers must know. Why? Because currently many researchers they check their plagiarism not in uh, authenticate or turn it in. So they are normally checking in some online free online tools, free tools, and their data were not kept much safely. Okay, so not all the websites, very few websites were not much safe. So don't try to do much in online plagiarism checking. Try to use Urkund or authenticate or turn it in. And for research purpose, try to use some single laptop or desktop. And in your laptop you should have a separate folder, so it should be a month-wise folder. For example, currently if you go through my system, so if 2020 Jan will be a separate month, February, March, April, so such a way to be. So if February I am attending a conference, so in that conference, in that folder, so the article which I prepared, so the participant certificate or some award, if I am getting that certificate, every details will be there in that month. Okay, such a way we can the data also will be kept much safer. Okay, then for laptop service or other thing, if you are giving, try to take the hard disk and then you can provide it. Hard disk must be, because the data which see, I know many researchers at the last time, like 3.5 years or 4 years of their PhD work, some issue will be there in their laptop or in their data which they have been saved. So such problems will be there, so be careful in this. And to your colleagues, until publication, don't try to uh, share the data of your research work even to your colleagues. To your supervisors it's okay, but to your other colleagues, don't try to share in other, like public groups in WhatsApp or other social media thing. Then try to have a separate drive for your research work, like OneDrive, Google Drive. In online you can have it, so there like 15 GB is only allowed. Try to, you can put your all your data over there, like presentations, like every doctoral committee meeting or your literature review slides, all this you can have in a separate drive. So have all data, for example Excel text file, in an organized manner. So every month, step by step of your research work, you can provide it. And for example, if you are doing some consultancy testing in some other institutes, for example if you go into some institute to do some research work in their labs and you are getting some results, try to publish that result as fast as possible. Okay, it's not like all were doing the some misusing your data or something else. Very like even like one or two I have heard. Okay, so another one thing I have heard quite earlier, one of the institute, one of the faculty, they have been submit their article for the conference. Okay, after some days, after some days, what had happened is people, they have been uh, the organizers, they thought uh, those who have submitted the articles may forget about all these events and other thing, and after 2 3 years they have been submitted all the they have been checked plagiarism for all the articles. Few articles were published, few articles were not published. Such articles they renamed and they published on their own. Why I am sharing this information is, example, if you are submitting some article to some conference, in that conference if your article is not published, try to publish as soon as possible in some other journals or some other conference publications, like IOP conference publication, Springer conference series, some publications were there, or IEEE conference series. So such a way, try to publish your article. Okay, so these are all the things which will, some of the important thing which will keep your research data much protected. Be careful in all these things. There are you cannot blame others. We have to keep our data as much safe as much possible. Okay, thank you.